Guys, what's going on? I hope you guys are well. I hope you guys are staying safe, staying well. Guys, the boxing fans have made their choice. Guys, here's what I want you to do. All Spence fans, all Crwford fans, listen up. I want you guys to put pressure on your fighters, right, to fight one another. Because until we boxing fans start putting pressure on these guys and the promoters, these fights are not going to happen. That's the best fight, according to a lot of boxing fans, that can be made right now in boxing. Not financially the biggest fight, but people say that's the best fight in boxing. That fight needs to happen next. The fans, we're tired. The boxing fans are tired. Why is it that the UFC, whenever there's a fight, right, that needs to be, that the fans want, they get right away? Why do we have to wait 10 years or 4 years or 5 years? It's enough. We want the fight to be made right away. The Crwford Spence fight isn't going to be any more bigger financially. Yes, if the unification yeah, but you got to get Pacquiao. Pacquiao's going to do his own thing. He's going to fight who he wants to fight. You two do what's right and give the boxing fans what they want, and they want you to fight one another. They want you to fight one another, right? That's a massive fight. It's a good payday for both of you. Give the boxing fans what they want. The boxing fans want to see you two fight one another. They want to see Crwford Spence. They want to see that fight. Is it not your duty as fighters, as guys that make millions of pounds, to give us what we want? We want to see that fight. We want to see that fight. We'll happily pay for that fight. We'll happily pay for that fight. Because it's a brilliant fight. It's a brilliant fight. Are Spence and Crwford fans with me on this one? We want to see this fight. We want to see this fight. When are we gonna get this fight? In 2030? Like we have to wait for all of the other big boxing fights 10 years after their prime, like we did with Pacquiao Mayweather. Should happen in 2010. Happened in 2015. It stunk the place out, stunk the gaff out, and left everyone disappointed. Left everyone thinking boxing's crap. Is that what's gonna happen with Spence and Crwford? Crwford's what, 32? Spence is 30. So what are we waiting for these guys to get to 38 and then they can fight? What is this? What is this nonsense? So are Spence fans and Crwford fans with me on this one? Because you may dispute some of my opinions about who I think is going to win, but I'm sure you're not going to dispute this. This is a fight that the boxing fans want to see. We want to see this next. And we're not getting it. We're not getting it. Why are we not getting it? As soon as this pandemic is over, the fight that I want to see get made is Spence v Crwford. I don't want to hear no excuses from Spence. I want to hear no excuses from Crwford. I just want this fight to happen. They need to fight. They need to fight. We as boxing fans are fed up of waiting year and year and years and years for fights that we want to see, and they get overcooked, and by the time we get them, they're both 40 years of age and they're both finished and past their best. Both these guys are in their prime. They're 30 right now. Crwford 32, Spence 30. We start overcooking this. They're gonna get to 35 plus, and then the fans are gonna get frustrated. This fight needs to happen ASAP. And I think fans are really tight right now. I think their budgets are gonna be hurt by this pandemic, and they're not gonna be willing to spend money on nilly-willy fights. That's for sure. They're only going to buy the big fights. And Spence and Crwford is a big fight. And like I said, I'd put my hand in my pocket. I'd put my hand in my pocket for any fight. But a lot of boxing fans won't. A lot of the casuals won't now. Because this pandemic got people really tight. Right? So the big fights need to be made. And Spence and Crwford is a big fight. We want to see that fight. So no excuses. Let's make it happen. Let's this pandemic change boxing for the good. where we can start making these big fights happen, because the fans are frustrated now. You know, I speak to a lot of boxing fans and they're not happy with what's going on in the boxing world. You know, they feel that fights get overcooked and we don't get to see guys until the 35 plus. It becomes like it's become a common trend now in boxing to make guys fight one another when they're past their prime. You know, it's not what we want to see. We want to see Spence and Crwford right away. What do you guys think? Leave your thoughts, guys, and guys, remember to please like, share and subscribe to my channel. I'll see you guys in the next video.
I want to thank you all for me reaching 7,000 subs. I appreciate your support. Guys, as you can probably see from my channel art, I have recently started Patreon and Blogger. If you were to click on this icon here, it will take you to my Patreon page, and I just want to take you through my Patreon page. So at the minute, I've got 2 options. Hopefully, I will increase this if my Patreon grows. But at the minute, I've got one option, which is $1 a month fan donation, which will obviously help me produce better quality content on YouTube and faster for you guys. And I've got another option of $3 a month for 2 live streams a week discussing boxing with myself. You guys will get to speak to me face to face, and I'll take you to my boxing blog. So if you were to click on this B sign here, it will take you to my boxing blogs, which is this page here. And all you have to do is click on here, and that will take you to my boxing blogs, where you can see all my different articles that I've wrote. So as you can see, I've wrote 6 articles about different topics. So if you want to click on one of my articles, all you got to do is click on this, and it will take you straight to the article, and you can read it, and you can then go back and read the others if you would like. But yeah, guys, I thought I'd just highlight this to you. So make sure to read my articles. Make sure to subscribe to my Patreon if you're interested. And guys, I thank you for your support. I thank you for me reaching 7,000 subs. Guys, I'm out.